your subconscious. Don't be afraid. I am yours alone. I am the projector, and you the projection. And I am always supreme.
Right. Hello. Good morning. Oh, how are y'all? This is High Priestess Jamila. So hopefully y'all can hear me. I had to take my headphones off because I had to groove to that song real quick. That is my boy Miguel. I ain't heard that one in a minute. I had to put that back in my playlist. Y'all know why I really love Miguel. Let me put a little bit of fluff talk in here. I really love Miguel. He reminds me of my father. Like he even got the same singing. Like I don't know. I love that. Okay. All right. Rest in peace, Dino. All right. So let's get it. I won't be here long. Um I told y'all. I told y'all these folk on this earth been communicating with these aliens and now they headed towards the earth. And so I wanted to come and just kind of talk briefly. I might throw out some cards that's headed towards Earth is probably more than likely hostile. Who exactly it's hostile to more than okay. And so I had been seeing and sensing them like literally, like I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I've been talking about it off and on, and everybody been accusing me of having a mental illness, and saying that I am unfit to I guess exist. I don't know. I ain't worried about that. But I've been saying for the longest that I could see them. I could see them, just manifestations of them, just up there. They seemed really close, and I've been sensing that for like the past couple of years, but they're saying NASA, okay? NASA is saying this. So this ain't no rumor. Like NASA, we all know who NASA is, okay? NASA. So, obviously they would know, and they're not going to tell the public that, knowing that it could possibly produce a panic, which, I mean, honestly, uh, I'm shocked that it hasn't yet. I mean, I think this information just came out a few days ago. Give it a few days or a few weeks. People are still very distracted. I believe that these particular aliens that are headed towards here, they definitely do have contactees on the earth. And so, anywho, um, they said that they're going to be here as early as November, is what they're estimating. Okay. Here's my thoughts on it. Don't worry about it. That's my thoughts on it. Why? Because I know it. It's just that knowing. It's just that gift of knowing that I have always had. And don't worry about it. Now, of course, in this day and age, we have a lot of people that they just like to worry. I don't know why people like to worry and stress. I think that it's because we've been gravitating away from the mystical power of the divine mother, right? What I can predict happening is whatever it is, it's going to all of a sudden go away. And it's probably going to go bye bye now, uh, to be honest with you. I guess it would depend on what reality you live in, though, right? What you believe in. So I'm assuming that maybe by November, there's going to be some of their contactees are going to disappear, maybe like just vanish. Like, you know how, like, when aliens come and kidnap people off of the earth? Yeah. And so those people, like I said, I truly believe they have been communicating with those aliens. In fact, it's so weird because my protections that I've been doing have included people that are in contact with these aliens that obviously you can't trust because they're attacking women, they're attacking witches, they're attacking children, they're attacking life, they're attacking animals, they are doing all kind of the most, they are exacerbating, um kind of like the, like, oh my god, it's such an over exaggeration of rigidness that I've noticed. Have y'all noticed that? It's like you can't even reason with some people. It's like they're not listening. It's weird. So I do believe that they, um, you know, some of the people, if you live in a reality where an alien can come and kidnap you or hurt you, then that's exactly what's going to happen. But if you are in the consciousness, and I believe that the collective consciousness alone is going to get rid of that thing. That's just like, it's no different from, if y'all remember, this was like 2 or 3 years ago. Y'all remember when that asteroid was up there and I told y'all I was gonna go away? Like the collective consciousness of people like myself who are connected to this earth, who protect the earth, just that collective consciousness alone is going to get rid of whatever that is. It won't even make it past Earth's ozone layer, whatever it is. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. Believe it or not, Earth is actually a living, breathing organism, and she has a very powerful intuition. Okay. Now, of course, we know that we've got some people that are betrayers of Earth, and they're just like, I don't like it here. This is, I want to go somewhere else. I don't like my life form on this planet or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like for whatever reason, but at the end of the day, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? She's magic. She's black magic. She's everything. Earth is everything, straight up and down. And she's gonna defend herself. Now, I think it would be interesting if NASA was to decide we're gonna go up there and just blow that thing up. I don't even think that's going to be necessary. I'm just telling y'all what I know. It's just that knowing. Like, I just, but people that have anxiety issues and fears and stuff, I mean, they're going to act a fool, and I believe them. Please believe that there are people out there with telescopes that can actually go and they can look up in the sky. I mean, if you can go and look at Venus, if you can go and look at Jupiter, you're able to see UFOs up there too. I wish I had a telescope. I'm gonna get one too. This year, I'm gonna get me one for Christmas. Crazy part about it is that for some reason, as a witch, I feel like I existed during another lifetime where, like, it's like not just one other lifetime, like quite a few lifetimes where these aliens was trying to come to the earth. And of course, then I was connected to Mother Earth as well. And it was just like, oh, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? Only back then we didn't have all this technology to actually see up there. um Even though they say that they're finding ancient technology, you know what I'm saying, from years and years and years and billions of years ago. But, there was a time when you could, when stuff like that would happen, it would, UFOs would appear in the sky and they were of a maleficent nature. And then all of a sudden it just blink, boom, gone. Just bloop, just gone. Like, wow, what happened? And then it'll be like what looks like a meteor shower in the sky, and it would just dissipate and disappear. Anything that is coming to this earth to do harm, Mother Earth is going to get rid of it. Because honestly, Mother Earth created the sun. You know what? I read something about the sun is older than Earth, but the water on Earth is older than the sun. But who do you think created the sun? It was the great mother. It was the divine egg, the cosmos. It was that energy of creation that is feminine, straight up and down. So the Mother Earth is a manifestation of the power that created the sun, that created Mars, that created Jupiter. And the rest of the planets, Neptune, all of them. And so, anything outside of this particular solar system, if it's not welcome, it's not welcome. It's got to go back where it's got to go. Or, I guess it ain't got to go home, but it's just got to get the hell out of here. So, and I know that there's going to be a lot of people with a lot of different theories. Oh, it's the gods are returning and da 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 da. But something just tells me that that's not God. God is not going to be on a fucking spaceship. So that's where people miss the mark, or God sent it in a spaceship and it was a spacecraft. It's representatives of God. Why would a God, but so don't say the gods have returned then. Why would a God need a spaceship? The gods don't need a spaceship. They don't need a car. That's the whole point of them being omnipresent, or whatever they call it. So there's no need for them to have gods don't need cars or nothing. They're just there. You know what I mean? So I know it's a lot of people out there, they just love to be scared. Like, why you didn't come on here and tell me a scary story? Like, I know y'all want to hear scary stories and stuff, but this is really serious, so I'm not going to even fake the funk and be like, it's over. They're coming to annihilate the human race. The God of the Bible has sent aliens to destroy the earth for our sins. I'm not, hey, bro, like you gonna get the real deal Holyfield over here. Straight up and down. Okay. So, we're all gonna be, you know, chilling on, Thanksgiving, get your turkeys ready, and Christmas, or Yule, whatever it is you celebrate. And everything's gonna be okay. Now, they've been a threat for the longest, though. They look at how crazy people acting. They have been in communication with people on this planet. And there's probably people like, yay, the aliens are coming. Yay. And they're like, I'm here to destroy you. Annihilate me. I want to become the stardust, and it's kind of like, yeah, we don't sit next to stupid. Okay. We don't, you know. Okay. I don't understand why regular old life on this planet, some people just don't like it. It's kind of like, it is a system, it is a cycle of life. Typically, human beings' life cycle doesn't end as early as it's been doing. But it's good. You're born, you grow up, you have your own offspring. Or people that are unable to have their own offspring, they take care of the animals. That's the way it's supposed to be. If you're unable to have your own offspring, then you get you a dog, a cat, an iguana, or a fish, a bird, or something. Okay. If you're not willing or able to adopt, or go to a fertility doctor or whatever. Y'all, I watched the craziest movie last night, and I think I don't know, I think I'm gonna watch something else till I fall asleep. It was a trip. It was a whole trip. Like, it was this movie about these people that went to, oh, these movies are so funny. And just FYI, y'all, if a shaman or a healer or a witch helps you get pregnant, You're not going to give birth in a week. You're not going to give birth to a vampire baby. You're not going to it's like fertility healing. You're going to give birth to a human. And these movies they be making are just movies. You know, the one thing I can tell you is that people take too much ideology from things like movies, but it's because it's supposed to be entertainment. Entertainment is not real spirituality. That's just entertainment. You know, things to kind of maybe sometimes scare you or entertain you, you know what I'm saying? And I've always been a horror film fan, fanatic. I was raised on horror films, raised on it. Okay? Like from the beginning. Like the first scary movie that I watched was The Exorcist. By myself. I was like 2 years old. I was like, ah. It was scary as hell, man. I was like, oh my God, I'm so scared. And then it was so weird, y'all. My auntie, and God rest her soul, such a beautiful lady. I can't wait till I get my ancestor altar set up with her beautiful pictures of her when she was younger, and even some of her, even her older pictures, not when she was sick, but you know, like she just was so pretty. My aunt Ernestine, y'all know, did y'all know that I've been telling y'all about Ernestine for years. She passed away. And I'm not even going to mention what I want to say about some things. We're going to let that rest because that's already been resolved. But, you know, she passed away, but I'll never forget me and my mom were living with her at that time. And because she was like my second mom, you know what I'm saying? Like my mother had me very young. My mother was not ready for me. And she helped my mom out a lot, you know what I'm saying? So my mom laying up there asleep, right? And the exorcist is on, and I'm sitting there watching this little girl throw up this green slime, and it's just really scary. And my auntie walked past the door, and I swear it was so weird because it reminded me of Mama Cecile. Like she just looked at me. It wasn't like she wanted to torture me. It wasn't. It was a look of love and preparation. Let's put it like that. Because my auntie Ernestine, she was the one that for years would remind me of my spiritual gifts as a medium. She would remind me just throughout the years, like, you know, I mean, every time I would see her, she would tell me the same stories about me communicating with dead people, in particular her son, for years. Like, I mean, it was something that and like honestly, when I get back home, I'm going to her and my grandmother's. I'll be at the graveyard, like probably the second third day back in KC I'll be at the cemetery. These are the things that selfish people don't think about because they don't give a damn about the fact that I need my auntie's spirit to touch me. You know, it's just not right. You know, so yeah, I'm not. I said I wasn't gonna talk about that, but anyway. So yeah, it's gonna be okay. You know, whatever that alien spacecraft is, they ain't gonna do shit. Okay, I'm just telling y'all what I know. You know, it's cute for entertainment. Like, you know, what's that movie called? What's the name of that movie? Independence Day. There, and y'all remember that big ass spaceship, and then it was like little small mini, you know, mini ships. And the way them bad boys, you know, came through here, you know, Mother Earth is like a witch, and so I'm surprised that she ain't flung them back out to the thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised she hasn't done that yet. She can repel whatever that is out. And like I said, the collective consciousness that is connected to Mother Earth by itself will do it. Sadly, we're gonna have people out here possibly trying to create fear, possibly very fearful. Then there's gonna be people that are excited. It'll be just kind of like Independence Day, like the next couple of months will be just like that movie. Oh, come and get me, beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Oh, goodness gracious. Did y'all know that in that photograph that Da Vinci, the Last Supper, y'all realize that was it Da Vinci that painted the Last Supper of Jesus Christ? I think it was Da Vinci. Or was it another one? Was it one of them famous artists? I think it was Da Vinci painted that picture. And in that particular picture, like there is literally an alien spacecraft like in the distance in the picture. It's just, it's very interesting, but you know it just is what it is. If you're a person that lives in a reality where you want to see aliens come and suck people's brains out and do all kind of stuff, then maybe that will happen to you in your reality. But I'm just telling y'all what Mother Earth's reality is. You know what I mean? Keep in mind, this Earth is billions of years old. And, there's been a lot of people with, the dinosaur bones and stuff. A lot of people, they say that it was an asteroid that killed the dinosaurs or whatever. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Dinosaurs were beings that existed on this earth in another lifetime, in a past life, and I believe that there may have been some kind of evolution or I still believe that dinosaurs exist. I believe that they exist in another life, in another reality. So, and so anyway, that's pretty much it. But why are we finding their bones? Because they're digging. They're digging. Archaeologists and people like that, they're constantly digging inside of the earth looking for things and searching for things. And, so I think it's interesting. I think that they, you know, I don't think they can dig too deep because the further they get to the core of earth, that's when it's going to be like, okay, they'll see Santa Martha with her scythe and she's going to say, don't go any further because that can be dangerous to the earth. You know what I'm saying? And we know that stuff like that exists, like that magma in the earth. You know what I'm saying? So they thank the goddess they can't dig too deep because they've been to hit one of them fault lines or something. You know what I'm saying? And messed up some stuff. And they say that there's a fault line at the Yellow National Park. That's they theorize that if it was to do something, I guess move or whatever, get shifted around, that it could literally destroy this earth. You know what I really don't understand? What I'm trying to figure out is why so many people have an obsession with the destruction of Earth. Mother Earth's trying to figure it out too. Because I can promise you that she's alive. Mother Earth is alive, and they cannot deny that because she has grown in size as well. So, and you're talking about a breathing and living fucking organism like that. Like, because people are like, oh my God, artificial intelligence is going to wipe off life on this planet. And it's like, but in reality, Earth is going to protect herself. So, what do you like? You think that anything that any human creates could ever hurt in or alien? And by the way, happy 8/8 to y'all. What's crazy about life is that people are always trying to find the origin. Where did life start? It's infinity and beyond. Life is like a number 8. It's like a figure 8, like a snake eating its tail. There's no beginning and there's no end. And it's just really weird that people have an obsession with that. It's weird to me. Like, has any of y'all ever like think about it? We watch movies and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And we enjoy those movies. And shout out to Bruce Willis, man. Bruce Willis, that movie, what is the name of that? Is it Deep Impact? No, it's not Deep Impact. I like Deep Impact too. What was it? That movie that Bruce Willis was in though, about them having to go up in the spaceship. I don't know why I can't think of the name of that movie. Y'all know the one with Aerosmith, and I don't want to miss a thing. Even when I say it, I still need you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing. Yeah. So I'm talking about that movie. But did y'all know that Bruce Willis has like some kind, like he has dementia? Like I was like, what the fuck? Like what the hell? What the hell he don't even know who really he is. Like he doesn't even know. He doesn't even they say he doesn't even know that he's famous. That he doesn't even know he made all those movies. Ain't that weird? Something about frontal lobe damage or something weird, but so it's interesting to watch it in a movie, but it's just not going to actually happen in real life. Like and it'd be people out there that want it to happen. Like, I hate this earth, and I honestly believe that those are alien contactees, and some of them just don't know it. Just the fear and the loathing constantly, like, I hate these life. you know and so it's just like, oh, calm down. Goodness gracious, y'all know them types of people, because they're usually trying to tell humans who have a sense of survival. They have a sense of survival, and really weird because I don't I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, mm-mm. But I do understand it. I feel that those people, and I do think that, okay, I understand. And so what Spirit is telling me is that they have been kind of using our planets or solar system to communicate with us. Okay, that's how they communicate. They don't have the advanced mind. These aliens, they don't actually have the advanced minds to just communicate with us from billions of light years away. No, they're using, when they've been in our solar system for quite some time, traveling. They always do, and they use our own planetary system, in particular Mercury and the moon, to communicate with us. And I'm not saying that all aliens are bad, but some of their ideologies have messed up humans. and our life on this planet. Some of their ideologies, because they really don't understand, the concept of preservation. Okay, they don't really understand the concept of that. You know what I'm saying? And they have affected people on this planet, people that are literally willing to blow themselves up like what could, and so self-preservation, they don't understand self-preservation. People like that are like, I'm upset because I didn't get my way. Well, okay, okay, calm down. I'm gonna blow myself up, you know what I'm saying? And so that it's something weird about that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally like Twilight Zone-ish, and it's like, what, and I understand that humans sometimes do that, but why? Because having an understanding and a deep connection with nature, you know what I'm saying, just, and I mean, we can learn from the animals how they are. We're not animals, but we can learn from them how, some animals have a deep sense of self-preservation more than human beings, you know what I'm saying? So anywho, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. I'm gonna get off here because I gotta move my crystal altar. I gotta move it. So I gotta go, and I'm gonna lay it down. I don't have no cookies. I'm gonna get some in the morning though. Actually, what I'd rather have is some have y'all ever baked some brownies and then put um like vanilla ice cream on them, and then not the regular syrup, like either the syrup that turns hard and gives you like a hard shell, or the real thick fudge. Yeah, so I'm kind of in the mood for that. Then again, I am ovulating, so yeah. So that's, women tend to crave chocolate and sweets during ovulation. It just so I've been kind of want something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get that. I'm going to get that um first thing in the morning. I gotta figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. I saw this sandwich that looks so good, and I don't think I can quite go through all of the troubles that Diane went through to make it, but I think I can make a good replica of it. Cause that sandwich looked good as hell. Okay, anywho, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. All right. Okay. All right. Happy Friday to y'all. Blessings to y'all. Whenever y'all get up and see this, because I can see that not that many people are up watching this today. Um, but yeah. So make sure y'all hit that thumbs up so people can see this. But even though, the voice of reason and the truth is being oppressed a lot. So, my channel has been oppressed a lot. Like, and I'm sitting up here, and I'm just looking at, like, yesterday was like such a good day. Yesterday was an awesome day. And I had a black man trying to oppress me. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I am so done with the South, with the weirdness, and I can't go into detail, but stop trying to oppress me and stop, like I'm tired of that. I moved to Georgia and run into the wrong people, and they have like this sick fantasy of me being their slave. And this is happening, and I guess it's not anything that can be reported to the police, but it's not happening to me socially, but it's being attempted. And it's very bizarre and ick. It's very bizarre and ick. It is. It's just, it's weird. And when I mention it, when I say something to certain people about it, they play dumb. And it's like, but that's obviously what you're doing. It's weird. It's like people form their own ideas, and they just go with it and they don't want to let it go. So like a few hours ago, I was thinking, hell, I'd rather be a social media lesbian. Like women tell some men that they are a lesbian for their protection, so that those men will leave them alone. If I tell you that I don't like your love style, and I was going to come and talk about love styles because today is Friday, I'll do that later. But if I tell you that I don't like that, and that you're making me want to stab you with a knife, you're literally making me want to stab you like with 100 knives in your back, because that's disgusting and that's not the way that I want to be treated. And for you to act like you can't understand it and play dumb and then switch up and go, that's not what I'm doing, but that is exactly what you're doing. That's exact, like, and then if somebody tells you, hey, I don't want to be bothered with this, and then you want to start a war with them, like, you men need to do better than that. And I don't know if this is just like, actually one of my friends, he's a gay male. He said that he's dealing with a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? To where it's that kind of harassment. And all I gotta say is that, goodbye. You're sick. Absolutely sick. So, like I said, the black women, do not move to Georgia. It's a lot of sick black men down here. They are really sick. And that all of a sudden it's like, it's weird. It's like they want to emulate the colonizing forefathers. It's bizarre, like, and it's such a turnoff. So, that's just on the side note. We'll probably talk about that. I'll have a show about that later. I'm gonna go now, though. I'm gonna go for now. Yeah. All I gotta say is that there's so much that is working against you on that. So much, like, not just my own will, but and you can't block out the gods. Like, these dudes are so distorted and demented that they think that the gods that protect us, they can block them out, which is why they're playing around with the weather. And the gods, they, while they can exist on a physical plane of existence, they exist in a different realm. And so physically altering the weather, or even through ritual, that's not gonna goddamn do it. Like, it's so weird. Like, it's just really weirdness, y'all. Like, and so it's literally a lot of people, every time, like I talk to people, they be like, did you move yet? Did you go back home yet? You know what I'm saying? People are curious, and they're like, and so it's not like I can come and announce it to social media when I leave. I can't do that. I just don't want to be bothered with nothing. But I'm still in the twilight zone. It's literally like being in the twilight zone. It's literally like being in the twilight zone. If I were to ask some of these people that are being weird weirdos, like, so you're saying that you're not trying to trap me in Georgia, and they'll say, "Oh no, of course not. That's not what." But I know what you're thinking because I'm a mind reader, so I know that you're lying. It's weird. It's very weird. And so what I'm trying to do, probably through food and other means, music and meditation, is right now what I'm doing is, I'm just working um and running my business as best as I can, and running these flash sales and stuff, so that I can feel normal. But this place has gotten totally weird, and I know that it's got something to do with the folks that I'm dealing with, how sick and weird they are. It's sick and sad and weird, but that's literally what I'm dealing with. And do not judge me. Do not judge not, because I'm not currently involved with anybody on a romantic or sexual level at all. And I have no plans of being involved with anybody down here in Georgia. None of them. None of them. I can't believe the actual nerve of some people, and the fact that you would be a black man trying to literally take away my human and civil rights. It's just disgusting. And then call it love. Oh, oh, oh God. Yuck. And I'm gonna stick to my guns on it. And you're just gonna deal with whatever you're dealing with until you come clean about it and admit to it. And the Bible ain't gonna help you, and Jesus ain't gonna help you either. Trying to pray to Jesus to separate me from my family and keep me in this weirdness, twilight zone, weirdness. Like, no, it's weird, y'all. So, that's what that's just that. But in the meantime, like yesterday, I was working all god dang day, and I went live a couple of times because that's a part of the work that I do. Um, and folks is trying to act like I'm supposed to be some mind controlled slave. And it's like, I will punch you. I will, like, please don't. And so that's why I said, if you are a man and you're literally making a woman want to punch you, a non-violent woman, I am very non-violent. And if you're making me want to punch you, a non-violent person, maybe you should go and talk to a man. Quit talking to me. Go talk to a man, or either a woman that's into being treated that way. And I cannot stand a man like that and his fucking ego. I, yuck. So we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But in the meantime, I got to go. All right, y'all. Blessings to y'all. Have a happy Friday. See y'all soon. Bye bye.